ژیان لە عێراق ئێستا تەنها لە کوردستان هەیە داعش لە ئێزیدی دەدات شەبەک دەدات هەموو ئەو کەمە نەتەوایەتی و ئەدیانانە لە کێ خۆ دەگرنەوە واتە ئەگە ئێوە دیفاع لە ئێمە دەکەن دیفاع لە مرۆڤایەتی دەکەن.
These are cars that were abandoned by civilians who fled from Mosul. People were afraid, they just abandoned the vehicles and continued walking.
ژیان was taking us to see the front line between the Islamic State and Peshmerga fighters from the region's governing KDP party. When the Islamic State launched an assault on Iraqi Kurdistan's capital of Erbil, the Peshmerga fell back in disarray, denting their reputation as a fearless fighting force. It took US airstrikes to stabilise the situation and allow the Peshmerga to hold their ground.
This is the main road to the city of Mosul.
So those electricity pylons there, that marks the closest that ISIS got to Erbil.
Yeah, the last two towers.
Yeah.
That's where ISIS is.
And what happened then?
So the advance was stopped here and they started a proper defense line, as you can see here around this. Then also came in the American airstrikes, which were very effective. And this is another problem that we have. There's total imbalance between the hardware that the Peshmerga have and the hardware that ISIS have.
We drove to a forward position to meet the Peshmerga fighters manning the defences.
So we're in the front line position. How far away are ISIS from here?
داعش سەرەتا ئێرە حدودمان بوو بەڵام دواتر ئێمە چوینە پێشتر لە ڕێبایەکانی مەبوو ڕووبار 3 کیلۆمەتر.
Are ISIS trying to push forward again or not?
پێش ئەوەی داعمی جەوی ببیت بەڵێ ئەوان هەوڵیاندا بەڵام خۆڕاگری پێشمەرگە خۆمان ڕاگرت 2 ڕۆژ دوای 2 ڕۆژ داعمی جەویش هات. ژیان لە عێراق ئێستا تەنها لە کوردستان هەیە داعش لە ئێزیدی دەدات شەبەک دەدات هەموو ئەو کەمە نەتەوایەتی و ئەدیانانە لە کێ خۆ دەگرنەوە ئێستا لە مووسڵ لە ژێر حکمی داعش هەرچی کریسیانە هەڵاتووە هاتووە لێرە لە ناو ماڵەکانی ئێمەن کەواتە ئەگە ئێوە دیفاع لە ئێمە دەکەن دیفاع لە مرۆڤایەتی دەکەن.
The heaviest fighting was now taking place over the Mosul Dam, a strategic prize captured by the Islamic State a week earlier.
He was injured
by
mortar fire, and he came back here. He was transferred here to operate.
فەرماندەیەکی بەتوانا و بەهێز و خۆڕاگرە برایەکی منە.
So I just bumped into you and you told me you're from London?
Yes, I'm from London, yeah.
Whereabouts?
I'm from north of London actually, from Whitgreen area.
So why did you come back here?
I just come back because I saw our friends, our families, our populations is need us at the moment.
Had you had any like military training before?
No, but when we coming back, we just have it for a couple of weeks and we just try to join in.
You've got an M16. Everyone else has got an AK. Did you buy that yourself?
Yeah. Personally, we buy it because we are volunteers, so we need the gun. We just buy it.
How much does it cost?
It's at the moment it's cost about $3,000 to $4,000. Why I'm not worried because I like my land.
Yeah.
I like my people. I love my country. So I don't care if I die as well. I'm look like them. Look like any other Peshmergas, any other guys in the front.
You can see just driving past it. There has been fighting here over the past few days. We've been told to drive very carefully. We're driving in the path of the vehicles ahead of us. There's still IEDs by the side of the road. ISIS is still putting up a fight, but the Pesh are moving forward slowly but surely. They should be within a couple of kilometres of Mosul Dam by now. The KDP Peshmerga we were with wanted to carefully curate our view of the fighting.
چند دوری؟
سنة 10 دورة يعني بالمسافة.
والله مسافة رنجة 2 كيلومتر و 3 كيلومتر.
Is it possible for us to go forward to see more of the fighting?
نه نابی امرمان کوبه هاتیه و جب.
Over the previous 2 days, the US government had launched more airstrikes around Mosul Dam than it had in the entire air campaign so far. The recapture of Mosul Dam wouldn't just be a military victory, but also a propaganda boost, as the first major ground success against the Islamic State.
The fighting for Mosul Dam appears to be taking place in a number of locations. You can see smoke on the horizon over there. You can see more smoke on the horizon over there from a burning village. There's a Peshmerga mortar position just about 100 metres away over there, constantly lobbing rounds over our heads, down into the valley. Whatever's going on in there, that seems to be some seriously heavy fighting. They're loading up the 107mm. It's about to fire a rocket or a few rockets at ISIS positions. The KDP here, the special forces, they're pounding ISIS positions with the...
The Islamic State may have been retreating, but it was still putting up resistance. A few minutes after the rockets were fired, the Islamic State fired mortars at our position and we were ordered away. That night, Peshmerga and Iraqi special forces recaptured Mosul Dam.